Good morning. It's January 25th, 2021, and we're at the end of the second month of work on this Datsun. I haven't been doing full-time days on it, but I've been trying to get out in the shop as much as possible. So I'm standing here in front of my buddy Chris's 1973 Datsun 240Z. I parked here in front of the driver's side rear quarter panel because that's what's coming off today. So let's show you how I did it. All right, so in order to get that rear quarter panel off, we got to start by taking off the rocker panel. And what I didn't show is there's a little insert panel just at the forward end of this rocker, and I had to take that off first. So right now I'm just showing all the spot welds that I drilled out. Yeah, there's a lot of rust on that dogleg area of the door jamb. You got to get right back under there, and you know, there's a couple on each end of the rocker that are kind of under those jambs. But once you get everything drilled out, it should come away pretty easily. And here I am. I've got to work it a little bit because I missed one. But the metal wasn't too bad, it didn't fight me too much, and the rocker panel comes right off. You can see that rust under there. In that forward area, the rust is pretty bad. On there's two panels there. On the outer panel, the rust is has eaten quite a way through. Yeah, underneath this rocker panel's got to be replaced. I could rebuild it. There's enough structure and the geometry is still correct. But the replacements aren't very expensive. I think they're about $80 per rocker, so that's not so bad. And a better look at that rust on the inside there. That inner rocker is actually salvageable. There's no deep rust eating through, and I'll show that in a second. I've got a couple of photos where I just hit it with the wire wheel. And here you can see that I got that the center part of the rocker sanded out. Okay, so just to rush on ahead here, drilling out the spot welds. This is time consuming and it can be frustrating, but I find that if I work just an hour or two on it and I stop, then I don't wreck things. So take your time. Inside the door jamb there's an extra panel of metal right at to reinforce the door latch. So you're gonna have to drill that one from the inside. There's about 5 or 6 spot welds that you have to get from the inside. Okay, I'm about to get this panel off the car. I have to do a little work right at the roof line. Now, this is leaded on, and I couldn't find the line, so I had to make 2 cuts. It was messy. I regret that. I got a little impatient. But I'm looking forward to doing the leading again. Now, I say lead, it's a non-lead based process that people do now. So that's where you make a really nice transition between the rear quarter panel and the roof line. It's a really professional way to do it where you don't have to use body filler. I had a little bit of a tab that I missed on the wheel arch. So I'm just going to go over there and wiggle that away. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Now you'll see in a second that I didn't really need to remove the whole quarter panel. I could have cut the lower half away. Obviously the lower half is very rusty, but as you're about to see, ta-da, there's really nothing wrong with that. The upper half of the panel. I really just wanted to get that panel away so that I could fully expose um, any areas where the panels were enclosing metal and there was hidden rust. So there's lots of that going on in this car, just the way it was designed. So I'm really happy to show what's going on. This rear area, this tray, they don't make that's not something that's manufactured that you can buy. So I'm gonna have to fabricate that. And there you go. You can see that surface rust. I'm super glad that I can see it. And well, that's it for today. I hope you liked this video. I'm new to this. I'm new to editing, and I'm glad to do it. Thanks for coming along for the ride.